Visit worldrolodex.com/ejaculation by command to learn more. What exactly is premature ejaculation? Well, it depends on who you ask. But the common consensus is that if you regularly come to a climax too early during sex without fulfilling your partner, you may be one of many men who are suffering from premature ejaculation, PE. As many as 1 in 3 men are believed to be afflicted with this sexual dysfunction. Actual figures may actually be higher, as this is an embarrassing ailment that not many guys are willing to openly discuss. What are the symptoms of premature ejaculation? Premature ejaculation can be categorized by lifelong, primary, or acquired, secondary. The former can be characterized by early ejaculation within 1 minute following intercourse. This is often accompanied by a severe lack of confidence in bed and, in worst cases, an avoidance of sex altogether. On the other hand, secondary PE is often marked by persistent ejaculation before both you and your partner wish that it happens. Guys who are experiencing secondary PE usually have enjoyed fulfilling sexual relationships in the past. Are you at risk? There are some men who are at higher risks of developing premature ejaculation. These include guys who are suffering from some form of erectile dysfunction. Men who have problems with erection often subconsciously hurry through sexual intercourse for fear of losing their erections. One of the biggest contributors to early ejaculation is stress or emotional strain. So men who are often emotionally stressed out are at a higher risk of ejaculating early during sex. This is nature's way of releasing tension that has been pent up. Do you need to seek medical attention? If your lack of sexual endurance is causing great distress to you and your partner, it is recommended that you seek medical assistance. The doctor would be able to advise on the appropriate treatment to help you cope with the problem. In some cases, the doctor will even suggest that you are not even experiencing early ejaculation, especially if it occurs only occasionally. Likewise, if you can satisfy your partner even if you do not last more than 2 to 4 minutes during intercourse, there is no real cause for concern. There are many forms of treatments, and what you choose to use will depend on the severity of your condition. These options include natural sexual therapy and conditioning, such as the squeeze technique to rewire your ejaculatory triggers, medications that include the use of antidepressants or topical anesthetic creams or sprays. The bottom line is, premature ejaculation is very common and is a treatable condition. By understanding why you are ejaculating prematurely, you can use the appropriate solutions to permanently end your ejaculation problems and achieve the coveted ability to enjoy long-lasting sex. Have you been looking for sex positions that will help you fix premature ejaculation and last longer in bed? Well, your search ends here, to use an often used cliché. There are sex positions that will not only maximize her sexual pleasure, but will also add minutes to your sex without any additional effort. Interested to learn more? I thought so too. Keep reading. The best positions to last longer in bed. Position number 1, the surreptitious female rider. This is perhaps the best position for you if you are looking to last longer. Let her mount atop you while having sex. There are 2 advantages to this position. Greater control, you can control your arousal completely. This is because this position allows your body to be completely relaxed and stress-free. You are lying on your back and just enjoying the sensations coursing through your body. When you are this relaxed, you can control your arousal whenever you want. Putting her in charge, the best advantage to this position is that she is in charge of the stimulation. Her rhythmic movements might inflame you, but you are in total control of your arousal and you can relax or tighten your pelvic muscles with total ease. How great is that? Position number 2, the reversing female rider. This is another great position you can try out. This is the reverse of position number 1. This is where your partner mounts you, but in a facing away position. You can try this variation after adopting the traditional female rider. It can help vary the stimulation, without losing the fun and pleasure of the act. So the next time you want to beat premature ejaculation and last longer, without spoiling the fun of the act or making it obvious, try these 2 positions. Vary between the 2 after a while during lovemaking. This is the best way to enjoy the pleasures that these different positions offer, while maintaining your arousal and erection for a longer time. How does a position change help me last longer? It helps you in 2 ways. 1. Appearing more dominant, women like guys to take charge in bed. So, when you change positions every now and then, you are actually increasing your attraction in bed. 2. No obvious changes. When you are in the middle of an enjoyable sexual encounter, you don't want to do something to distract or annoy her. Subtly changing positions is the best way to manage your arousal, while not appearing too obvious about it. You can use a number of sex positions to both vary your pleasure and to last longer in bed. Try the 2 variations above and get more out of that love encounter. Are you sick and tired of being embarrassed whenever you ejaculate too soon during sex? Do you wish you could last longer in the sack and bring your woman to an orgasm before you cave into your own sexual arousal? I am sure you do. In fact, over 75% of men wish they had greater staying power and could put the brakes on early ejaculation. Well, then you should first learn about these myths of premature ejaculation, PE, and banish your early ejaculation woes for good. Myth number 1: premature ejaculation is a sexual disease that has no cure. Although PE can be clinically diagnosed as a sexual ailment, it is in no way a disease or a form of illness. There are many causes of premature ejaculation, but the key ones are more adequately labeled as psychological or mental issues. In fact, with the proper conditioning and re-education, you can easily reverse a lifetime of ejaculation problems that stem from early years when you first discovered your own sexuality. Myth number 2: you can use distraction techniques to last longer in bed. Well, yes and no. Some men find that thinking of something other than sex can prevent them from getting aroused too soon. But this is not an ideal solution, as it distracts you from actually enjoying sex. Truth is, with some practice, you can experience the full splendor of lovemaking and attain great control over your ejaculation at the same time. Myth number 3: if you ejaculate within 2 minutes, you have premature ejaculation. This is really subjective. You see, men can be classified as premature ejaculators if they consistently cannot last more than 2 minutes during sex. But if you can bring your woman to an orgasm in less than 2 minutes, then you are really not suffering from PE. It all depends on whether your woman is fulfilled during lovemaking. If she's truly satisfied even in a rapid sex session, you are way ahead of most men in your sexual performance. Myth number 4: pills are the best way to treat early ejaculation issues. Although some pills claim to add hours to your sexual endurance, there is no hard evidence to back this up. In fact, there is no FDA-regulated medication or drug on the market that is proven to boost your stamina on bed. As PE is largely due to psychological underpinnings, behavioral or natural conditioning methods that address the mental triggers of ejaculation are the best ways to permanently counter PE. The problem of premature ejaculation is not something out of this world. It happens to almost 40% of men at some stage of their lives. The only problem is that it tends to last long and has a negative impact on your personal life. Are you sure you are doing everything to prevent this from happening? We are not talking about reading up countless books. Take a look at the checklist below and make sure you are not bringing these upon yourself. Visit worldrolodex.com/ejaculation by command to learn more.